Hello and welcome to another KitPlus TV show. Today we are continuing our series of openGear discussions and are delighted to welcome Jesse Foster from Multidyne. Hi Jesse, welcome to the show.
Hi, now, thanks for having us.
Normally we'd be catching up at NAB at this time of year. Sadly that wasn't to be this year. But perhaps to start off you can give us a rundown of what we would have been talking to you about at the show.
Excellent. Yeah, in the openGear context, we were going to have a technology demonstration of a ST2110 gateway that we have hosted on a range of our openGear cards, but specifically the OG 4600 product is really our flagship solution in the openGear space currently. I like to kind of just give an overview of the range as it stands today. So down in the bottom right-hand corner is the ST2110 gateway products. There'll be multi-channel 3G and 12G versions. That will be out probably the beginning of next year in the lab currently. So you see a range of audio conversion, A to D, D to A's. We got a really popular line of distribution amps, including balanced AES, unbalanced AES, and balanced analog, which are really popular gap fillers in the openGear range. But the most exciting part of the range, in my opinion, is our fiber gear, is the OG 4600 that you see there. What that does for us is really brings the camera adapter line. So we have a really comprehensive transport solution for production signals, in essence, that's in different form factors in openGear, but this is the openGear answer to that capability feature set that we have in other platforms. So that's the full up rear module that you see there. It essentially allows for, this is a Cascade application, so we can do onboard CWDM muxing and get 18 12G SDIs on one fiber with no external muxes needed. And that's representative of a version of the OG 4600. It's a scalable platform. You don't need to get features that you don't need for a particular application. But at the high end stuffed card here, you see it's very comprehensive in that it can do 8 analog or 4 AES pair bidirectional, does gigabit Ethernet, Genlock, time code, serial data, tally, and then up to 4 12G or 6G or 3G SDIs in unidirectional or bidirectional configuration. So this card is also compatible with other versions of products in our system. So this is a very popular use case that we have going with Google, Apple, multiple high-end customers all the way down to schools and municipalities. So the VB product is it's a versatile bricks modular card platform that you can get up to 10 cards in the VB10 or 6 in the VB6. So it's scalable, just like the openGear card. You can just really pick and choose what you want. And for this application for PTZ, we have a new rear module that is standard width, which is 2 slots in the openGear platform out of 20. So you can get 10 of these cards in a 2RU frame. And in the rack room, you get all of the benefits of openGear when it comes to dashboard control and monitoring. You get redundant power, additional cooling capacity. This card actually will take Genlock from the Genlock bus in the openGear frame and single Genlock into the frame, and we can get 10 discrete Genlock transports to 10 separate cameras, all from that Genlock bus that's internal to the frame. So really high density, really popular in these kind of next generation venues where there's a lot of PTZ robotic infrastructure. That 10 cards in one 2RU frame is really popular for us. So, and then further to that message, same project, actually, we have our LightBox system, which is a Pelican case, ruggedized, for field use. all going back to the rack room. And then you could even patch this, because this is just a single mode fiber. All this stuff goes bidirectional with this card set and these companion products. So in the patch bay, you can really optimize what you can pull off with the fewer amount of cards to multiple locations around the campus and such. So so that's the LightBox side of it. And then on the other end, I mentioned the camera adapter range is really where we pioneered all of this signal transport technology. We can now commingle the camera adapter with the openGear card. And the camera adapter is really popular currently in the market for making digital cinema cameras like the Sony Venice or the Komodo, Red Komodo on another end of it, or Panasonic VariCam LT. Really, all these large format sensor cameras are being used for live multicam production. And we have a dedicated 2RU base station. But if you wanted to go openGear, you can get 3 systems in 2RU, and you get the single mode power fiber extension. You can do 10 kilometers easy, right? And then if you wanted to power your camera, then you hit our Juice platform, which then turns it to hybrid fiber and energizes that SMPTE 311 fiber and powers the camera and all the accessories. And that capability is available in the VB and the LightBox. So what you see here with that dual fiber application is available across the line. So the 4600 is extremely popular based on its flexibility. It's finding its way into a ton of different applications in rental market and so forth. So that's one of the main things I would have been focused on at NAB if we were there.
Yeah, so I can see from what you've said there, but that by leveraging what openGear offers, you can really expand the opportunities in a rack room and a facility, can't you?
Absolutely, yeah, because the companion to VB, like we have redundant power coming for the VB, but currently it's not there. The density that you can achieve with the openGear frame and 10 cards in a single frame is really popular in the system design side of things for density and redundancy and all the things that openGear does really well. It brings that set of attributes to the camera extension and everything. So openGear, we were the 9th openGear partner over 10 years ago. It's a key focus of our design efforts based on it, its increasing popularity and what it brings to the customer.
And are any of these systems in use yet? Have you got anything out there?
Absolutely. Multiple systems, Bexel, NEP, truck companies, cool. Like I mentioned, Apple and Google. Google's just being shipped now, but quite a few applications. This card's been around in the 12G version's been around about 2 years, and before that, there's a 3G version available. So definitely widely deployed.
So I think last time we spoke in depth with Multidyne was probably way back at NAB 2019, and I always enjoy going to Central Hall and seeing everything that Multidyne have got to offer, because you do offer so many different cards for so many different solutions. Is there anything else that you would have been shouting about this year at NAB?
Really. Adding to the range that we touched on previous there, we have a new 12G DA coming out, and it'll have passive relay protection on the rear module, which is a unique offering in the openGear line for a 12G distribution amp with passive relay. So other than that, the ST2110 demo would have been there. And all of this is available in the new year, January timeframe. We'll be able to do demos and ship things out. And I'm doing customer visits, as often as possible. I'm in the Los Angeles area. So if anybody's interested in any of these for a demo or just a in-depth run through, I'm available.
Just before we end, where can people find out more if they want to find out more before hopefully we see you in Vegas in April 2022?
Yeah, that'd be multidyne.com for videos and application drawings and data sheets, or email sales@multidyne.com for more info.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. And thanks to Mediaproxy for their support of KitPlus TV. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.